Hello, I'm Scott Bolgi here with your winner, Rafael Aronov. After that fantastic standing TKO victory, that must have felt nice.
Indeed, it felt nice. Everybody knew what to expect, and I think everybody got it. Fight of the night, fight of the year. I don't know already.
Exactly. You said that you're going to bring the violence. You certainly done that. Now, there was points where he did drop you. You dropped him. Is that the fight that you were wanting, or was there anything that surprised you?
Well, I didn't plan to get dropped, but in a fight of mine, if you don't get dropped, if I don't get dropped, I don't feel it. So I'm telling you guys, I'm the most violent guy outside of the UFC. Except of Justin Gagey, there is no more violent guy than me.
And you love to upset that London crowd. You did it with Justin Jimmy Richardson. You did it against Danny Blundell, and you've done it here with Brad Wheeler.
London is my hometown, baby.
What is it that brings London that success for you?
I just love London. Simple as that. London is a wonderful place. I feel like I'm in a coliseum when I'm fighting in here. The arena, the atmosphere, the crowd. Again, I always say it, but when they hate me, I love it. Keep hating until they love me.
And you bring up the crowd hating you because you kind of just, when you heard your walkout, they were just booing you. Does that just uplift you?
Of course, always. One day they all gonna cheer me. Now they're booing, but one day they're all gonna wait for my fights and they're all gonna cheer me one day. So.
And did it have that extra motivation knowing that Brad called you out on social media? He then was talking this big game leading up to that fight, where at the end of the day, you let your hands do the talking, you got the victory, and it was your hand that got raised.
Yeah. Hey, Brad also get his hands do the talking. He's an OG. I respect him. We build up the build up for the fight. I think it was great. Fighters expected it. Fighters knew exactly what this fight will be like. He's a brawler and an exciting fighter. I'm a brawler and exciting fighter. Fans got what they expected, and at the end, nothing but respect for Brad for taking this fight. He didn't have to. He has much more fights than me. He fought only 18 times in Cage Warriors, so I respect him taking the fight. Him calling me out, being in the crowd and seeing me fight and saying, "Hey, I won that." I appreciate it, eventually, because a lot of guys see me fight and they say, I don't want none of this business. And he said, I won this fight. So I respect that.
Now, we don't know what is next, whether your next fight will be in Cage Warriors or not. However, with your Cage Warriors record, you're now on that 2-fight win streak. You've only lost to Sean Clancy and O'Neal. You're now ready for that big fight again. Is there anyone else who you are wanting to call out here? I know Brad was the one that called you out, but you can do your call out.
I actually didn't plan anybody in my head, but it was probably, because now I got also suspension and stuff like that, probably my last fight for Cage Warriors. The contract ends in September. I'll give Cage Warriors the last call, to have me, because I love these guys so much. I don't have enough words to tell you how much I love these guys. The guys made me who I am. I always appreciate them forever, for my entire life. I'll give them the first shot to have me, but we'll see. I don't want to talk. I didn't want to talk before the fight what's next, and I still too early to talk now what's next, but I'm looking forward for what's next, because now people, if they didn't knew, now they know, as Dana White says. So now you know what to expect when I fight, and I think a lot of people will want to see that on their promotion. So
now let's talk about the now. What are you doing after this fight to celebrate that win?
Again?
What are you doing to celebrate this win?
Of course, now I'm going down to the crowd. Although they some of them probably hate me, but some of them will still buy me a beer, and I'm going to have a good beer with some Israelis in the crowd, and yeah, that's it.
Well, it was a great fight, great victory, and we can't see you back here again.
Yeah, thank you very much. Always a pleasure, Scott. I want to dedicate this fight to Sergeant Rei Biran, a soldier who sacrificed his life for me and for my country. And I'm forever thankful for that, and for all our people who did the sacrifice. And for me, when I step inside that cage, if people are willing to die protecting me. So I'm of course willing to die when I step inside that cage and to do that for my flag and for my country. So yeah, that's one was for him, Seren Roy Biran.
Well, that sounds great, and thank you very much for putting on that show.
Thank you very much.